Howdy, howdy, my dear friends. Here I am recording this intro on November 20th of 2024, the day Pluto is actually moving into Aquarius. It's big, beautiful energy for me because of my birth chart and where Pluto and Aquarius and everything sit. And I'm ready to embark on this new quest. Woohoo! Now, before we start your reading, I'd like to share with you some information for 2025 and what I'm intending to provide for my community. But if you'd prefer to leap ahead and bypass this intro and start your reading, there's a timestamp in the description box of the video that will jump you to your 2025 forecast. The year 2025 is going to be quite a transitional and transformational one, especially with Pluto moving into Aquarius until 2043. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was from around 1778 to 1798. And during that time, the planet experienced revolutions of many kinds, including social, political, things to do with labor, economic disparities, and unique expression of imagination that led to leaps in technology. Now, it has and it will impact generations to come, as will these next 18 years. So whatever we decide as a collective will change the course of history and the lives of future generations. No pressure, right? It's exciting, and yeah, we can be a little anxious or nervous too, but that's part of this journey. Hopefully, what Spirit has put upon me to provide over this next year will make it a little easier to choose the excitement over the fear. The world of humans does seem very divided right now, but have hope. This is a sign and reflection of the age of Aquarius that announces that the old ways no longer work for where we're heading as a planet and as a race of humanity. It will require us to see the higher capital T truths rooted in unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude as well. And that will help us release the attachment to the old small t truths, which were rooted in fear and lower vibrational conditional love. One brings unity, the other brings separation as it focuses on self-survival rather than the us survival and us thrival. Yeah, I'm going to make up a new word, I guess, but where we thrive together. Now, for the last decade or so, Spirit has given me a theme each year that coincides with the last number of the year, whether it be by rhyming or by digit. So 2025 is geared up to be a very different year, astrologically, globally, politically, spiritually, etc., etc. So I was prepared that the theme could really be on any subject. And I was very glad to have it focused on a quest, right? Yeehaw! How exciting, right? But it will be a quest for the 5 elements. Quest for the 5 in 2025. What does that mean? The 4 elements of fire, earth, air, and water represent the 4 areas that our human character experiences in this human life. And I relate these to the tarot, which we can use to receive messages from the ethereal to assist us on our adventure. The 5th element is what I'm calling ether, which can represent the essence of the cosmic mother and cosmic father, our creator, which is the source of eternal, unconditional love energy. And I do feel our entire adventure here as a human is all about that love, either expressing or experiencing it, or crying out for it as we discover what it feels like to experience the opposite of that capital L love, which is conditional love rooted in the fear of being rejected or not being enough, a small L love. We are a perfect mountain, and we come down as a sort of satellite to move around the perfect mountain, exploring it, to see different perspectives of who we really are by experiencing a lot of who we are not. So the quest for the 5 elements will look at the 4 areas of our lives that the 4 elements relate to. So fire, which is our spiritual, energetic, vibrational journey. Earth, our physical, abundant, external world journey. Air, which is our mental and communication journey. And water, which is, of course, our emotional journey. And I'll join this with how we can use each of these areas of our human lives to raise our capital L love vibration in search of the ether. We'll have many opportunities this next year to either choose lower or higher vibrational energy, and we'll experience events and people and relationships that correspond to whatever energy we focus on. And I'm looking forward to learning as much as I can through the elements over this next year, and I invite you to be part of that adventure with me. I'm posting these 2025 forecast readings for each individual zodiac sign mid to late December, but my YouTube channel members have had early access to those as I've recorded them. I know how exciting, I know, right? If you'd like to become one of my YouTube channel members to help support my channel and to dive deeper with me, I do offer 2 levels. Zen Cricket is $2.99 a month. Praying Mantis level is $7.99 per month. In addition to early access to these 2025 forecast videos, you would also have advanced access to other videos that I intend on posting on a regular basis in 2025. So here's a sneak peek on what I intend on providing. First, we got the weekly Zen Bites on Fridays, which share a short tidbit that can help us maintain or return to our Zen, which is our connection to that higher vibrational love energy. Then we got monthly Zen Gate card readings that focus on the special energy portal that's created like on 1/1, like January 1st, 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, etc. And we can use this energy to catapult or bounce us up into higher vibration. Also have monthly card readings for the change in the zodiac sun that happens every month, as well as new moon and full moon readings. Knowing these energies can help us navigate our path as we use the astrological energy instead of letting it use us. I also have a monthly quest video that will focus on a specific element for the month with tools and information to help us make the most of the quest and the energy at the time. And of course, as I have already put out for this season, quarterly seasonal influence card readings as we experience the solstice and the equinox together. And those will be split out by astrological sign elements, so air signs, fire signs, etc., which I already put those out for winter, summer, back middle of December. So be sure to check those out. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description box of the video. So yeah, all that's going to keep me busy a little bit and focused. So I'm excited for all that though. And everyone will have access to these at the scheduled time. But as I mentioned, my YouTube channel members will receive advanced access to all of these as soon as I record them and I upload them. In addition to sharing all of that, I'll continue to have live readings on Friday and Saturday evenings and Saturday and Sunday late mornings. Donations and my YouTube channel members do receive priority, and I always purpose to complete their readings the same day. Zen Cricket and Praying Mantis also have a special 2-hour live session on Wednesday evenings, and Praying Mantis have an additional 2 hours on Thursday evening, as well as an additional hour or so on Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon after my regular live sessions. So if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, there is a link in the description box of the video down below. I also offer a variety of paid services like personal readings. That includes past life readings. I do some energy work and a few other options. So if you're interested in even deeper messages and experiences, there is a link in the description box below to a booking page that lists the items and additional information as well. Life can certainly be interesting. I'm so glad to have such amazing souls with huge hearts and great senses of humor along with me on my adventure. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to the intro. And if you got this far, if you'll comment on this video down below, sharing something that you would like to see come to fruition in 2025, I'll automatically enter you into a drawing for the chance to win a recorded personal reading. You can comment on as many of the 12 videos as you would like, and each of those 12 would count as an entry into the drawing. So I'll pull winners at various times during January and post a video announcing the winners. Exciting. Don't tell anyone else. Shh. Alrighty, let's get into your 2025 forecast. All right, Virgos, this is your 2025 energetic forecast. And we're going to use like a compass approach. We'll start with the middle, which is more ethereal, ether energy, about with unconditional of essence of the creator. And to start off, we're going to use these Wisdom of the Elders Oracle to get it for the center. And that's going to be the overall energy for the year to find out what they want you to focus on or what to be aware of, really. Because there's going to be more, I'm sure, but this is the main thing they want you to know right now as you go into 2025. So for all our Virgo, what would you like them to know, please? What's the theme for your 2025? Okay, nope. They said they're going to make it really, really obvious. There it is. Well, that's not really, really, really obvious, but it was obvious. You got the wigwam with movement. Card number 8. Beautiful, beautiful card there. So we'll put that right here in smack in the middle. And let's take a look and see what this message is. What does this bring for you? 2025. So wigwam comes from the, I'm going to murder that, Mi'kmaq, maybe word wukawam, which is a semi-permanent dwelling that would typically be put together by women and could be built in one day. A wigwam often consists of 5 spruce poles lashed together with spruce root at the top, with the poles extended out into a cone shape, similarly to a teepee, but utilizing birch bark rather than animal skins or canvas. The word teepee was never used by the Mi'kmaq people, since that word comes from a different indigenous people and culture. Traditionally, wigwams were painted with figures of animals and birds. The floors were lined in woven mats and furs, and the top flap was left open for wood smoke to escape. Its purpose was deeply connected to the changes in season, to a time when people relied more heavily on their surroundings for survival. It was a home that could be moved from location to location. The spring and summer would be spent near the coastline, and the fall and winter inland. Because birch bark is waterproof and portable, it can be reused and carried to the next destination, and symbolizes the lesson to live gently and only take what you need through life, along with a deep reverence for the land and its resources. If you've drawn this card today, there might be a call to move to a different location, start a new job, or change some approach to life. There is a reminder to be resourceful with the opportunities presented to you now, and there may be a need to rely on others for support. It can be a time of great abundance. You have all the resources you need emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You are safe in the choices you make, and any major shifts taking place in your life are beneficial. So a lot of change coming in 2025 for the entire world, but there is this movement, significant movement for you, but you're safe. It's like a turtle that, has the shell on their back. Wherever you go, home is with you. It's not a location. Home is a place within yourself. And you have everything within yourself that you need, so it doesn't matter where you are or where you move or what kind of assistance you need from others. Physically in the outside world, you do have this. You are an earth element, so Virgo has the journey of job and health and body. So this is all about the physical shell is what is moving, but there is inner movement. And we'll find out more here too. We do have a beautiful crystal quartz crystal here, and that'll bring us clarity in here. What I do, is we take a deck. This one is the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms, what I'm using. I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. These will be the 4 directions and 4 different areas of our life, which we'll talk about when we get there. But the major arcana, like this card, are the center. It'll give you more direction on the theme for 2025. So let's take a look and see what they have here. So Virgo, all right, boom, right away. For the Virgo, what else do we have here? Yeah, we have the Fool card. Well, that makes total sense. Fool card is new beginnings, heading off on new adventures, free of a lot of things. They usually have just a little, their little staff with a little bag, taking only what they need, like that card said that we just read. Movement, change, letting go of thinking and supposed to be's and should be's, and looking at life as an opportunity without all these restrictions, without a cage. There is this movement, this flow, going where the seasons take you and not feeling like you have to be grounded in one place. So the adventurer energy is very much here. So I love that for you. All right, so it seems like there's going to be a lot of opportunities, a lot of possibilities that you can either let go or be dragged, is what I'm hearing, which is funny. It's like, all right, I get it. There are these opportunities that your soul, the Fool card can represent your soul. It's drawing you out into these adventures, and we can either go willingly with our soul or be dragged. And of course, I know a lot of Virgos in my life. You don't have to ask them twice for an adventure. They're like, woohoo, let's go. So I like that. So next we'll go into the four directions. The medicine wheel I use has the south, where we'll start, as fire energy. And that represents our drive, our ambition, our passion, our inspiration, our spiritual energy, our overall energy. So this is going to be what Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure in 2025. We're going to use the Gateway of Light activation by Kyle Gray. So let's take a look here for our Virgos. What do you want them to know about the fire? The energetic adventure. Okay. In 2025. Right, so that's the one here. And you have the central sun. All right. Beautiful, bright, powerful, wand fire energy. I mean, out of all of them, all the fire to get in the south, you got the big sun. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Yeah. Within the major arcana, the sun card is, represents abundance and flow and success and bright things being shown upon, and a lot of things being shown and brought forward. So definitely a very, very positive card there. And let's see what else it brings in here. Of course, our sun is the center of our solar system, solar being the key word. All the planets orbit it. And we use this journey to measure time, space, and even our birthday. So I feel like birth dates are an important time for all of you Virgos that are looking at for Virgo suns. You can be here for any other planet, but specifically for Virgo suns, your birth date is going to be in 2025 is going to be a significant day for you, outside of the norm being special. So the sun helps us connect with our journey and see how far we've come. It's just far enough away to create the perfect conditions for Earth to become abundant with life. In ancient Greece, the sun was known as Helios. In ancient Egypt, it was Ra. Worldwide, the ancients knew the importance of the sun, and the earliest sky gazers worshipped it because daily it would disappear over the horizon, leaving the darkness and mystery of night. It was clear that it had governance over life and light. So we learned early on that the sun was needed for us to survive and thrive. The sun is therefore a vital energetic vortex in the physical realm, but on a spiritual level, it is a portal of divine light that we connect with through the inner universe. It's a spiritual gateway representing the center of the multiverse, a sacred energetic portal that irradiates infinite inspirational light. It also rolls over Leo, and it comes right before you, of course, Leo and then Virgo, as far as the sun. So again, a special message for Virgo sun babies. The Leo season right before is going to be very bright, bringing a lot of abundance, and I feel like it kind of hits its high point on your birthday, whatever that is within your the Virgo months, a month. To connect to this energy, visualize yourself diving within until you find yourself arriving at a sun in the center of the galaxy of your being. Invite it to encode your frequency with regeneration energy. The message that comes in, the great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. Central sun energy is magnetic and all-powerful, opening you up to light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time throughout this next year. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds you've planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, again, go beyond your horizon, it's important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. So here's that accepting help again. When you invest energy in projects, you let energy be invested in yourself. Wow. Powerful, powerful energy. I love that for you. And of course, we have this amethyst, beautiful pyramid that helps amplify and bring that down. And Egyptian Ra mentioned here. And we do have the Suit of Wands. So we'll pull two cards to get clarity here on what else they want you to know about your energetic adventure in 2025. So for Virgo, all right, nope, they don't want any of those. Okay, they do want that one and that one. Okay, yep. So you have the Knight of Wands. Here's that Leo energy that I was talking about, Leo the lion. But there is this movement that comes in with this Knight of Wands. It's the fastest moving knight out of them all. And so there is movement, a lot of movement we talked about. So sudden movement, sudden, go. You'll get inspiration. Follow it, and it leads to abundance. And so when you have this nudge and you just really feel this draw to do it, not an emotion, emotional, out of control kind of feelings, but this that is within your being. You know what I'm talking about when you have that knowing. Follow it, right? Yeah, and here, again, more Leo energy with the King of Wands coming in here. And this is powerful energy. I mean, you've got both the Knight and the King, two royals of the Suit of Wands, which the King of Wands is about you deciding what you want to do and where you want to go and putting energy behind it and having movement and action toward it. So definitely, if you've been putting off and being nudged and having this, just draw to something, 2025 is going to be the year where you're just like, I'm going, here we go. And we're stepping off and heading in that. very supported, very much about stepping into your power. You got Leo energy 3 times, which again, Leo season for anyone, for any of the planets, is going to be impactful for you. But Leo sun babies, I feel like huge culmination of things that are happening in there, which would be what, July 20th to August 20th? Yeah, because Virgo season usually runs about August 20th to September 20th. So you have that powerful, full fruition of things happening at that time. So I love that. And then we move to the north, which the medicine wheel I use has earth energy here. So that's the outside world. It's the only one that has to do with the outside world. We've got, we'll talk about emotions and mind, and we talked about inner energy. All that's inner. This is the only outie that's there. And it's the people on stage with us, those characters on stage with us, and the props, all the stuff of the outside world, including our own physical body. And for this, we're going to start off with an oracle from the money and the law of attraction from the Hickses. So let's take a look here. And all right, I think this is yours. We'll see where we're starting there. Oh, yeah, I like it. So money isn't everything, but... And card 35, here's your message. We'll let you see that here. And then I'll read it. Says, you are right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly do not need money to have joy in your experience. But in your society, where so much of what you live is tied to money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all other aspects of your experience. Yeah. So you got this bright yellow card coming in here. You definitely, with this abundance, I feel like it's almost like everything that you touch turns to gold in a way, with the sun and all this powerful energy in this, but it's about only taking what you need. And the simplification, I feel like a lot of you will go through this simplifying of your life in 2025, focusing on the adventure and minimalizing in a way, and only taking with you what you need. And I like that energy, because money isn't everything, but when you really pay attention to what you're spending money on, you realize, do I really need that? No. If I'm going to carry it with me, is that going to fit my little sack, that the fool has on his wands? Am I going to carry this all this way? No, I don't need that, or yes, I absolutely need that, right? So you'll know as you go through, but I feel like a big period of purging and minimalizing and only taking it so you're more mobile and able to move more easily and not have all this stuff that is clogging your adventure. And then we have the beautiful crystal here. I just totally forgot the name of all this. All of these things are the same. Amethyst. Oh my gosh, it's my birthstone. How could I forget? But beautiful amethyst energy for the grounding of the earth energy. All right, and then we'll pull a couple more here. See what else Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure in 2025 for Virgos. Okay, those are your 2 cards here. And up first, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Well, there you go. Abundance, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. But also there's this great energy that comes in of fruition and harvest. So definitely, again, reiterated here that you have this abundance that does come in throughout the year. But it's about nurturing yourself and not, going back to what we're talking about, minimalizing and purging. It's like keeping only what you want, not what you think you're supposed to keep and supposed to want and supposed to have, and we become pack rats when we're like, well, everyone needs one of these. It's like, no, purge, purge, purge. If you haven't used it in a year, boom, out it goes, right? That's a good way to look at things. If I haven't used it, or if it doesn't bring me joy, why is it still in my energy field? I'm going to let it go, right? And then you have the Page of Pentacles too. Yeah, so another card that represents new abundance, new fullness of the outside world that comes in. And you also are learning different ways of looking at your worth in relationship to the outside world as well. So, you have that beautiful empowerment that comes in, really realizing who you are, what it is you want, where you want to go, what adventures do I want to go on. I feel like there's a lot of clarity that comes in with all this. So we'll see what else we have here, because as we move to the east, we move into air, which of course is our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations, our communication. And for that, we have the Urban Crow Oracle. So let's take a look here and see what they want you to know about your mental adventure during 2025, of course. Virgos are big thinkers, ruled by Mercury, right? So you got a lot of thinking that you do anyway. So this is an important area of your life. All right. I get it. I'm an air sun and Capricorn rising, big thinkers too. Yeah. So you got this curiosity. Makes total sense. Card number 11. You do have, this adventure. It's like, I just want to explore the curiosity, diving into things and, going different places and on adventures. And it says an open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you'll find when you are brave enough to explore. I love it. Curiosity asks that you open doors, look inside, analyze the situation. This is a time to dig in and do your research. Curiosity indicates that you are just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster that you are currently seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. And when curiosity appears, you'll be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. Permission to be your Virgo self. Dive deep and research and explore. And then when that happens, you, of course, it's like you do your research, you do your planning, you do it, and you're like, all right, I'm ready. Adventure, proceed. And then you dive into the adventure. We'll find out more here in a sec, too. Got this beautiful amethyst skull representing the thinking part of us. So we'll put that up here. And then we have the sword suit. So let's find out what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. Okay, they do want those two in 2025. So what else? What else? We have Queen of Swords. So here's the balancing of the head and the heart. So like it was just saying, you need to get out of your head. Get out of your heart. Complete. And we mentioned that before too, about this passion and going forward. We're not focusing on our heart going, oh my gosh, and just, going emotionally willy-nilly somewhere. But it's having the passion, looking into it, balancing the head and the heart, having the ability and the planning, the fullness of this abundance that comes in, and then you're able to go places and do things. The simplification is part of what helps fund it all, because you're not spending, it's like you're not spending your abundance on gathering stuff, you're spending your resources on gathering experiences and adventures. I like that. Yeah, and then Three of Swords. Three of Swords is expectations equal disappointment. It's the heartbreak. And what I like about this is because the Three of Swords brings a beautiful, beautiful message, and something that you really learn throughout 2025 is that heartbreak and disappointment are just flags, emotional flags, that are showing you a fear that you have. And, when we experience heartbreak, we go, oh my God, my heart feels broken. But a big piece of wisdom that we glean from this is that, our hearts are too powerful to ever be broken. They actually, are so strong. And what we experience, though, when we have heartbreak is like when someone startles you and you have that, you know how your body goes into fight or flight mode. That's the prick in your heart, your body going into fight or flight mode. But when you realize, oh, it was just my brother or someone scaring me, ha 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 ha, ha, then you kind of cycle through that emotion in 90 seconds and you're done. But when it's an emotional monster of they cheated on me and I am, I have fear that I'm not good enough and whatever emotional belief is in there, right? Because their actions mean something about me and bam, we're in fear and we, 90 seconds later, we're still have that emotional belief. So it keeps cycling. That's why heartbreak feels like it's continuous until we get distracted by something. Then we forget our heartbreak until we remember it. And then here we feel it again. And then we go to sleep and we forget and we wake up in the morning and we're fine until, we remember again, and so because we normally don't resolve emotional monsters like that, right? But when we realize that that's what it is, that the root of it is just a fear, it's an emotional monster, it's not true, it's false evidence appearing real, we can investigate it and look at it, and that helps set us free too. So the fears we have about this new adventure, about leaving things behind, part of this curiosity is transforming that and releasing these things that are holding you back from leaping into these adventures. So I like that for you. Exciting. And then we move, to your final direction over here, which is the West, which is water energy. And that's, of course, is our emotional adventure. And for that, we're going to use these Monology Manifestation Oracle. Let's see what your emotional adventure, what Spirit wants you to know about that for 2025. Right. And we have Trust the Universe. Beautiful. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. Put that right here. And let's see what that brings in here for you. Whoops. There we go. So it's time to release your grip on a situation. Passion is good, but too much can become manic. All this passion. Sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we're scared they won't come true. Here's that fear, right? But that's counterproductive. Live and let live a little. State your intention to the universe, then detach. Trust the universe and see what happens. The tighter your grip now, the more likely you are to lose out. This is doubly true if you've been jealous or had issues to do with sex or money. Avoid trying too hard to influence someone else. The manifesting mix that it talks about, it says, if you feel stuck or you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes stuck people behave recklessly. So this is about, again, this warning or this just for awareness of don't behave recklessly in the choices that you make. Manifesting mindset is when this card comes up, there's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, your words, or your actions. Loosen up and you'll find it easier to overcome the challenges you're facing. Yeah, so, letting this overthinking go, stepping into this adventure free of a lot of those expectations, looking at life more from a childlike stance of the world of possibilities. There aren't all these roles. What roles do I have? Let me look into that and release those so that I can look at the adventure with clearer eyes. To tune into your manifesting powers, it says the third eye chakra is located just above the midpoint between your eyebrows, and it allows you to see beyond life's illusions to the truth, the capital T truth, that you are an amazing being here to manifest your dreams. Let go and allow yourself to be filled with its divine indigo light, healing you and your family line. Hold this card, or imagine holding this card to your third eye, and call in its energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Aquarius, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. Wow, powerful. Best time you can use this magic is when the moon is in Aquarius, and on Saturdays. Saturn's day, it also rules over Aquarius. And the first quarter moon in Aquarius takes place when the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in Aquarius. It knows that sometimes to make magic, you have to let go. So here's that letting go theme again of simplifying, letting things go that no longer serve, things that aren't there. So I love that. And then, of course, we have the beautiful pink quartz heart here. Whoop, it's not focusing, but there it is. There it goes. Beautiful, beautiful. Put that over here. And then we have the cup suit to get your final two cards about what else Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure during 2025. So for Virgos. Okay, they do want to that one. What else? Okay. So, first up, we have the 10 of Cups. Joy, joy, joy. You know, it's a beautiful card that talks of overjoy. Just follow your heart, follow your joy. What, we can get caught up in what's my life purpose? What am I supposed to do? But instead, if we focus on what in my life right now is drawing me, I don't have to make this decision for my entire life. What is drawing me right now? What's your passion, right? And allow all of this combination of things to allow you to go and be happy in the moment, not a future state of when that happens, then I can be full of joy. It's like be joyful and find out where that joy leads you in your life. I feel is important. And you got the 7 of Cups, a lot of different emotions, a lot of different feelings. I like that though too with this feel all the feels, allow yourself to flow through all the emotions. It can represent emotional confusion, but I feel like it's more like 7 wishes, like a bucket list, if you might, call it that, where it's like 7 things that you're wanting to do in 2025 and plan them and put energy behind them, research them and determine what is it? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Where's your joy taking you? Where's 7 places? The 7 wonders of the world, right? The 7 wonders of you. Where does it want to take you? And it's what they're encouraging you to do. Adventure, adventure, adventure. Purging, purging, purging. Only taking with you and going where you want to go. Only bringing with you the higher vibrational minds and emotions and energies and physicalness, right? And it's like allowing you on this whole new bright adventure in 2025. Wow, I'm excited for you, Virgos. Now, this is just an overview, and there's, of course, going to be more. And if you listen to the intro, I have several different types of videos that we're going to be providing throughout each of the months that will help guide us. It's the quest for the 5 elements. So we'll be looking into different areas of our lives and how that can help us with our main goal, with our search for the ether, for the higher love, for this joy that's there. And so we'll have that, them coming out here. And if you're interested, you can get advanced access and go even deeper as one of my YouTube channel members. I have 2 levels. My Zen Cricket, you get advanced access to all the videos. Plus, on Wednesday nights, we have a 2-hour session where we do readings and whatever else we want. It's for all of my YouTube channel members. My Praying Mantis level is $7.99 a month, which includes all of that. Plus Thursdays, we have 2 hours. And then Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoons, after my live sessions, we have an hour as well. So if you're interested in that, there is a link in the description box on how to sign up for that if you'd wish. And then my live sessions, I do go live Friday and Saturday nights and Saturday and Sunday morning afternoons for free readings. So all those times are listed in the description box if you want to attend those and get guidance during those sessions too. Also, I do offer personal readings and some other things if you want to, this is a collective reading if you want to dive even deeper for you specifically and get more in detail. All that information, there's a link for all that in the description box as well. But what an exciting year. I know it's going to be challenging, but if we focus on where our heart and our joy is taking us, then rather than being kind of drawn into a cave to hide from all the stuff that, we fear will happen in the world or what's going on or wherever, when we let our joy follow, we lead us and we follow it, then we have a joyful world that we experience instead. So I love that. And as you go through this adventure, remember every second of every day of your lives, you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Cosmic Father and the Cosmic Mother, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.